Video number 2, retrain your taste buds. In this video, we'll dive into why our taste buds rule our cravings and how to recondition them and get them into shape. Welcome to your taste bud reset. Okay, I want to take you back a few years. Remember when you were a kid and you used to love certain things? Let's just say pizza and hot dogs and
30 packets of ketchup.
All right.
we all started from a place where free will set in and we decided we were gonna eat whatever we wanted to. And we let everybody know around us. Prior to that though, guess what you started eating first? Mother's milk, which is the perfect umami food, and we're gonna talk about that in just a second. And then you started eating fruits and vegetables. So what happened? Why do we slip down the rainbow from eating this variety of color to brown food? There's a reason for it, and it's your free will. Because the minute you get the chance to express yourself, then everything changes. Well, this part of our strategy is all about reconditioning your taste buds.
Let's do a makeover.
Because if you were gonna go into the gym and decide that you wanted to start working out, you wouldn't just start lifting, all the weights in the world and bench pressing hundreds of pounds. You would hurt yourself. And you would do the same thing potentially in the kitchen. So we're gonna start with baby steps. And the baby steps are gonna get you back to the place where you crave the foods that actually help to nurture your health and help you thrive. Now, what are the things that tend to kind of take us down the rabbit hole? Sugar and salt. And if you stick out your tongue right now, right on the tip of your little tongue are those taste buds that want salt and sugar back to back. And sometimes that's how you want to eat it, right? You want something sweet and then you want to chase it with something salty, or vice versa. Well, when we recondition your taste buds, what we want to do is help you develop the other taste buds that are going to lead you down the road to better health and vibrancy. The bitter, the sour, and the umami. Now, bitter flavors come in the form of, for example, leafy greens, which are one of the healthiest things that you can eat. Sour flavors come in the form of perhaps vinegars and fermented foods, which again are a wonderful thing to add into your everyday for your gut health. And then umami foods, they are the perfect flavor profile of bitter, salty, sweet, and sour foods. And that can come from something healthy like tomatoes or mushrooms. So I'm gonna show you how to incorporate some of these great foods when we go into the kitchen. But it starts with a reconditioning, a reset. And that's 8 days of trying those specific flavor profiles in bite-sized bits that you can stomach. Even if you haven't eaten this way your whole life, I promise you, if you just give yourself a chance to take one bite at a time, you will slowly find yourself, dare I say, craving the good stuff. Are you ready? Are you ready to jump in? Let's turn those flabby taste buds and flex those muscles. All right, so in order to reset your taste buds, there are certain things that we are eliminating and other things that we're putting into focus. Let's really talk about what we're focusing on. Now, we talked a little bit about the flavors that help to promote vibrant health, and those are bitter, sour, and umami. So a lot of what we're focusing on for this reset of your taste buds are right here in front of you. We've got avocados, we've got tomatoes, we've got leafy greens, and this can be a variety of leafy greens. You can try kale, you can try spinach, you can try collard greens, you can try different types of lettuces. It's really up to you. You get to pick. We're also focusing on fermented foods. So you've got probiotic-rich things like quinoa and tempeh. Tempeh is a great choice because it's the whole soybean. And so it's giving you the protein and it's giving you that flavor for umami. You can also, if you are not vegan or you're not vegetarian, you can add meats and fish to your plan as well. So we're focusing on omega omega-3 rich fatty fish, like the mackerel, like the sardines, and like the wild-caught tuna. We're also going to add in foods that come from the sea, so you can add seaweed into your diet. There are a lot of different options, and here's the thing, okay? Even if you're thinking to yourself, I don't eat these things right now, just promise me you will try. In this taste bud reconditioning flight, what you do is you try 5 bites of the different types of foods that we're suggesting every single day. So you're 1 bite away from vibrant health with everyone. And it's so much easier when you think about it that way. You're not replacing everything that's in your diet, you're actually bringing new things in, but you're only doing them in bites. So try this out. This is your reconditioning flight. Now, when you get to the point that you are ready to start incorporating these into your everyday meals, that's where you can jump into the meal plan. And you've got all of the components of the meal plan right in this chapter of the book. You can start with 1 dish, you can start with 2 dishes, you can adopt the whole plan. It's really up to you, but this is about changing, okay? And change happens over time. So give it the 8 days that it deserves, and then with that 8 days, you'll be able to shift into something that completely changes how you make decisions about food. Recondition your taste buds, recondition your body, just like at the gym. In Japan, they start their day with sea veggies, rice, and fish. In China, it's a rice congee, usually with some meats added in. In Egypt, it's fava beans, hummus, and tahini. In Sweden, it's cracker bread with cheese and meats. In India, it's spicy dal soup made with split lentils. In Mongolia, it's boiled mutton. In Uganda, it's stewed bananas and cow organs. In the Bahamas, it's spicy prawns and grits. And in Peru, it's ceviche. No sugar in sight in any of those meals. In this all-you-can-eat buffet, it's all about the veggies. And you can have as many as you want.
All you can eat?
There is no restriction. So enjoy all you can eat of artichoke, asparagus, sprouts, broccoli, bell peppers, cabbage, cauliflower, radish, tomatoes, squash, greens, and jicama. And with that, we need to cut out certain things.
I've been cut already?
So we'll be cutting out all caloric sugar, all bread, all dairy products made with cow's milk, anything processed, artificial sweeteners, alcohol, soda, and fruit juice. Now let's put this strategy into practice with a few helpful tips that you can repeat every day.